is the problem. So we'll set up through the 2-3 line, the 3 line over here. Varric will probably try to stop us. He'll probably end up in this sort of G1 area here. The problem is that he's going to beat us to the spot because he's in a wheeled vehicle. It's something that our foxes could do. They could light him on the way up, but I don't have a whole lot of faith that that's going to be what happens. We have a pretty good comp to actually win the field. Depends what they do with their Terminators. Most Terminators are not very good. But these, you never know. It's like a box of chocolates. Well, I think if you're in the west spawn, you just have to understand that you're probably going to lose the north. And so you need to win the south. And so if you camp, you're not going to win the south. It's just, that's not how the game works. See how our fox pushed up? So I'm going to push up here because that means that Varric hasn't pushed across. So I'm going to set up right here. And the advantage of setting up right here damn it, I was shooting too far in front of him. The advantage of setting up right here is that I get shots on the backs of these guys over here if they get lit coming through there. Our fox is going full YOLO. Oh, what's our fox doing? But see how all of our guys are on this exact same plane? You want to try to avoid that. You want to be covering multiple lanes here. Identify target. And so this is something that our foxes can rocket pretty easily. It's also something where this guy could get flanked pretty easily here, but a lot of it is dependent on what your guys in the field do, right? If they're not proficient, then they're not going to be able to hit this guy. So we're going to have to bail out of here because Varric's going to kill everybody in the field, basically. And see how they're pushing up to flank our guys? That's how you know you have a bad dispersion. Because you're basically allowed yourself to drive into a flank. So what we want to do is we want to be able to kill everything in town before Varric breaks through on his side. He's going to be on my backside soon. He might try to push in through here. But see how we've got such a poor dispersion? We're all on one side. That's going to make it really difficult. I want that Typhoon to think I'm going the other way. Identify. Flanking is a powerful tool. Your team just needs to be willing to do it. Luckily they were able to get Varric down. They still have another T-72 someplace. I'm letting my MBTs push up in front of me here. Not too worried about the Katya, more worried about that T-72 right there. He's gonna try to come back though, so we should be able to handle that. I want to get out to a flank, so I want to get out to the outside where I can come in through the side rather than have to approach that T-72 frontally like we had to do with a lot of those guys on that 8 line. I thought you were gonna just clear the field and win for your team, Varric. I honestly thought that. I was just like, oh man, I gotta go try and make something happen in the city. We had all of our guys on one side and very little doing anything else. Again, not really worried about the timer. Timer is really long relative to the everything else going on here. Our bagel's going around on the back, so that's something that we're going to keep an eye on. So you always want to be... Crap, that's in front of him. I need my 1A5 to get some shots on that M68-3 to turret break him. Doesn't look like he's going to. They're not in very good positions though. Let's see if we can get some shots on the T-72 side or back. Nice. And then, see, we've got this guy basically in 1-2s. Right, if he turns to face me, then the bagel's gonna have shots. If he turns to face bagel, I'll have shots. Nice work, bagel. Damn, look at that bagel go. #1 bagel game NA. Oh my god, look at all of our MPTs. Suifoxes.